that's why it's late today. So anyway, we are going to start the class.
You can start your class, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm audible though.
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah. So we can start the class. We'll start with today's topic is pilgrimage tourism. And yesterday we had discussed about different type of adventure sports tourism, right? So today we'll start with
So
pilgrimage.
background noise is coming, sir.
Okay. Just a minute. বন্ধ।
আমি চলে যাচ্ছি এখানে যিশু কি ম্যাকাও কি যিশু এইটা আমি কাকে দেব আমাকে কোক নেই
So we'll start with pilgrimage tourism. So, is any idea about that pilgrimage tourism? That's a very old concept. Okay, in even pilgrimage tourism, we refer to travel undertaking by the individual or groups of religious or spiritual purposes to visit different places. Often we tried to be of faith or belief, but the thing is that this tourism is very old, tourism, and just a minute.
আমি টাকাটা আমাকে দিবেন না আমি
Accountant.
আমি একটা অ্যাডভান্স মেরে দেবো আর আপনাকে দিয়ে দেবো
So, in that case, destination can include that different sites, temples, churches, mosques, or other places, devoted by a particular religion. Now, today we all quite aware about different tourism, like sports tourism, adventure tourism, like medical tourism, like sex tourism, like food tourism, like tea tourism. Different type of tourisms are there, but pilgrimage tourism is a very old one. So definitely, for the pilgrimage tourism, we have a niche age, a tourist. They are very much eager to do this type of tourism. In case of people embark on this journey of seeing spiritual fulfillment, and they will always go for their spiritual fulfillment. We can say it enlightenment also. Uh,
Visually, sir,
sir.
bit louder because background voice is coming more. Your voice is not audible.
Oh, background voice is coming. Okay, no issue. Now it's okay.
Yeah,
Is it clear, sir?
it's all right, sir.
Uh,
So someone is talking. We have in background.
okay.
So you can bit louder so that it will be audible to everyone.
Right. Sure. So now we're talking about that spirituality, fulfillment of the desire. They will go for enlightenment also, and they like to go for blessing or the homage also, right? So that is the main core area of pilgrimage tourism. In pilgrimage tourism has a significant output of many religions all over the world. We can consider as a Hajj for Muslim that is quite well in Mecca, and then we will go for the Kumbh Mela also. That is the Hindus in India. We can go for Santiago and the Compostela for the Christians, and different sites associated with Buddha for the Buddhist one. So definitely all over the world, and that one the very old concept of
Sorry, sir. Can you increase the volume of
yeah.
your voice?
Am I audible? Abdullah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we're talking about pilgrimage tourism, and in introductory round, where I told you that what is the outcome of this unit and why we are learning that one. What is the objective of learning tourism, pilgrimage tourism, and that things we will discuss. And next one is that why people involve themselves in pilgrimage tourism. The reason, one of the most now audible too. Is it audible, Abdullah?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, that's
You are
great. That's
audible.
great. That's great. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes,
Great,
sir, we can hear
great,
you
great.
now.
So now the spirituality, then enlightenment, that blessing, then homage, something like that, and few examples of that pilgrimage tourism, and that are very renowned all over the world, like Hajj for the Muslim in Mecca, and then Kumbh Mela for the Hindus in India, uh, Santiago the Compostela for Christians, and other the religious people also for the Buddhist also, they have a particular place where all a lot of tourism tourists, they will come for pilgrimage purpose. Now uh, uh, that objective of tourism, pilgrimage tourism. Can anyone emphasize few objective of pilgrimage tourism? It can be any country, it can be any religion, it can be anything. Parsi also, Jain also, any example you can give. So see, I'm telling you, people who engage in this type of pilgrimage tourism, they also embark for the journey, seeking for a spirituality also. These trips not only serve for a spiritual purpose, but also it contribute a cultural exchange. So we had already discussed about different tourism, sports tourism also, even adventure tourism also, where the main motto is not to for that specific country, for the specific area, is not to generate revenue, but to keep some other respect for the tourists, for the local people. That one of the reason is a cultural exchange. So, tourists, they often involve with rituals, a specific practice unique to each other. Pilgrimage site, fostering a sense of community among participants who share similar belief and values. It is also a main component of pilgrimage tourism. In case of pilgrimage tourism, it has a profound impact on local economics as it drives tourism. It creates a lot of opportunity, jobs opportunity, and sustain business. And definitely, it caters to the needs of pilgrims. And the basic needs for any other tourist is accommodation, yeah, transportation, and some for the, especially for the pilgrimage tourism, is a religious artifact that is also very important. Additionally, it facilitates cross-cultural understanding and promote religious tolerance by bringing together people from diverse background and belief. This is also a very important aspect of pilgrimage tourism. I just repeat that line. It facilitates cross culture understanding, and promote religious tolerance by bringing together, people from diverse background and belief. And this is very important. And nowadays, this is very pertinent and subtle. That is the objectives of pilgrimage tourism. Now we'll discuss about that objective of pilgrimage tourism. One is spiritual fulfillment. So now I'll ask one question to all of you about what is your understanding about spiritual fulfillment. Eddie, you can see Soumya also, yeah, and Kabiru. Any idea about spiritual understanding? Uh, so that things we'll discuss in pilgrimage tourism. So if you have any kind of knowledge about any kind of thought about spiritual understanding, you can share. Eddie, can you share something about the spiritual understanding? And it's very important for the pilgrimage tourist. Uh, Denmark, am I clear? Ready?
Yeah, there is some noise at the background, so that's why, like, you
Oh,
were
there's
trying
some
to say
noise in the
something, and
background. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes, and
Okay.
we couldn't hear you well.
We
You are talking
we
about the spiritual something.
fulfillment, right? That is the main objective. What is the main objective of spiritual understanding or spiritual fulfillment? That is my question.
The spiritual understanding
Hmm.
of what, sir?
See, the primary goal for many pilgrims is to seek spiritual growth. That is a very basic thing. Okay, the tourists, the pilgrimage tourists will go for a spiritual growth, enlightenment also, right, or a deeper connection with their faith. Okay, they are very very rigid. Those type of tourists are very rigid about their own understanding, so about their own belief, about their own religion. Okay, they are quite biased in that case. Like if you consider Hindu, if you consider Muslim, if you consider Christians, so they are very strongly they believe their own religion. So in that case, the growth, the spiritual growth, there is a barrier in between the spiritual growth and enlightenment, or a deeper connection with the faith, right? Now, if they visit different sacred sites and participating in rituals or ceremonies at these locations, okay, definitely it will fulfill their spiritual urge. Okay, so that is all about spiritual fulfillment, right? This is a main objective of pilgrimage tourism. You can consider that. See, there's a certain age tourists, they like to devote this type of pilgrimage tourism. Okay, and definitely we have to think about the age. Nowadays you can see that ISKCON, example of ISKCON, that their follower, that their devotee are like from 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. But in case of pilgrimage tourism, you can see that age of tourist, the average age of tourist is 50, above 55 or something like that. So they have seen a lot, and then they like to contribute something and the society, in terms of spirituality, in terms of other things also. So that is the spiritual fulfillment which will definitely trigger them. Okay, for the mental calmness, for the other things also. Next we'll discuss about cultural experience, right? Cultural experience, like pilgrimage tourism provide an opportunity for individuals to immerse themselves in a culture, tradition and history associated with a particular religious site. Now, suppose you are from a different culture. I would like to experience another culture in a different place. So definitely, that tourism provide you to cope up with the new culture, tradition, and history associated with a particular religious site. The exposure often led to a better understanding of the customs and practices of the host community. That is the objective, the main objective of pilgrimage tourism. And education and learning. See, I'm telling you, uh, we are learning each and every day, every minute, every second, every hour, every day. We are learning, just like a lesson. We are getting that lesson throughout from life, and so that's why we are telling that lifelong learning procedure. The pilgrimage tours often involve with educational aspect where participants gain knowledge about the religious significance, historical background, etc. The learning experience can enrich their understanding of their faith and its root. Now, if you think about Bhagavad Gita also, how many Hindus they actually understand Bhagavad Gita? They need to actualize that one. They need to understand each and every artifact of Bhagavad Gita, and they can resonate with other Ilias, Odyssey, or something, some other religious book. So, see, whatever things we'll discuss which comes under pilgrimage tourism, right? That things will connect with religion, mainly religion. So definitely education and learning is also a part of that one. You are learning something new of a different religion, a different community through this pilgrimage tourism. Now community and belongings also is also a fact, right? Maybe you're coming from a different background and you're getting some experience. Maybe you have a different diverse background, but still you are learning. Okay, you can see something, you can see a side, you can see the local people, their belief, their understanding about a particular religion. So that things also you can compare with your own religion, right? So next is economic impact. That is a very broader perspective. Pilgrimage tourism significantly impact local economics. So I have already told you that this any tourism directly hit on local economics. It can be in a broader way. It can be macro or microeconomics also. It stimulate economic growth to generate revenue and promote a local small business. It can be the business, maybe accommodation related business. Nowadays we have a concept, a very good concept of homestay, right? So that is also very much in nowadays. Transportation business. Next is food joint, shacks, souvenirs. So then those are very in bigger prospect where you can consider that you will generate revenue, right? Next is the promotion of peace and understanding. That is also a main objective of pilgrimage tourism. uh, Peace and understanding. So pilgrimage tourism encourage interactions among people of different culture, right? Maybe you're from a different culture and you have a different faith, okay, and tolerance, okay, understanding. So the degree of tolerance and understanding definitely would be uh, more if you explore different pilgrimage tourism, so that you will gather some knowledge. You have your own religion knowledge, and then you are exploring some other religion diversity. So you are getting the knowledge, you understand those artifacts. That things is very vital. uh, this exchange can contribute to peaceful coexistence and a broader acceptance of diverse religion belief, right? So overall, that pilgrimage tourism, it's a multifunctional purposes. Okay, spirituality, uh, culture, then education, and then definitely economics, then some other societal understanding. That is also that purpose of this tourism. I mean, these things will work for both personal personal development and socio-economical spheres also. That is a main. I hope that it is a very core or main point for which comes under pilgrimage tourism. Now, next the topic. Let's see. We all know what is pilgrimage, what is pilgrimage tourism, objective of that tourism, how we can connect that pilgrimage tourism to promote or to modernize a particular area. That things we all know. Now, next topic is how to connect pilgrimage concept of pilgrimage with tourism. Right now, before I start, talking about this topic, I'll request any one of you. You can share your own, thought. You can share your own, thinking level about how to connect pilgrimage with tourism. Last time when we had discussed about adventure sports, uh, Emilda shared a very important concept. Okay, so definitely Emelda, yeah, she has joined. So today we need to discuss something that how to connect pilgrimage and tourism. So I can see Eddie, Emelda also, and Kabiru. This is the first time, and then Zamzami also. Yeah, good evening, Zamzami. So just please share your own thought. Who will share first? It's very simple. You're coming from a different background. You have your own rich religion background. Now how to connect that background with tourism? Definitely we are connecting that concept to promote, right, tourism, so that more people will attract, and they will come forward, and they will avail the service which you are offering for the guest or for the tourist. So anyone, can you share? Eddie? Yeah,
Yeah.
Emil.
Yes, 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 sir.
Yes, Eddie. uh,
Uh,
your own culture, your own religion, and how we can connect your own culture, your own religion, okay, to promote tourism or to do something good for the tourism. How you connect? And we are talking about main concept is pilgrimage tourism. Today's topic is pilgrimage tourism. So that can keep in your mind how we will plan entire thing. Yes, Eddie.
yes. First of all, I would like to say, like you have said earlier on, pilgrimage, which actually deals with the religion thing, maybe actually the ritual, the prayers depend on where you are. But now, according to my community, I can say I can connect this pilgrimage because not every country there are religious activities only happening, but also there are cultural activities. There are people who don't believe in religion. For instance, if I can say, in my country, you will get around 60% are Christian, around 30% non-Christian or Muslim. Then you get something few like around 19 or 20% are, I mean, 19 or 15% are Muslim. So this now give us like the idea of saying, in any society, in any community, people have their beliefs. That like there are those one who believes to their ancestors, to their gods. So it can be more of tourism when people come and see and experience always the yearly ritual that they do, they perform, or the activities that they always do, because people will not know. Because when you tell people that in my community, maybe in my country, there are those people who don't believe in religion, there are those people who don't believe in other things, in other culture which maybe might have been colonized uh, with them, something like that, but they only believe in their ancestors. So I think for me to connect this kind of thing to tourism, I think people need to come and need to come and investigate how are these rituals being performed in a society that does not actually, that does not participate in religious activities and other things that brings tourism. I think connecting this kind of non-religious thing into tourism, I think it is more of when people come and witness what always happens. That is how I understand pilgrimage from my point of view. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So now that is a very basic concept of your religion and how you can connect that pilgrimage with the the tourism. But the thing is that what are the planning that you are thinking to implement your the concept of pilgrimage tourism like in your own area? That is my question. Second question. Will you contribute something, Eddie?
Come again, sir?
See, that is a core concept you have already briefed. Yes, quite clear. Your concept is very clear. But the thing is that through that pilgrimage tourism, okay, how you develop your own country tourism sector. I mean, we need to plan everything, nah? How? What is your thinking level?
Yes. Like I said. Right now, people doesn't know that this kind of things maybe exist or doesn't exist. But now to implement it into the sector, uh, I think I need now, to make it at least uh, uh, to be recognized by some people. You get, so when like an event, maybe when an activity is happening in your society, and that activity is not being internationally recognized, I think it is now your idea to make sure that this one can go international. How are you going to do this? It means that it is going to be more of advert, if like more of content. If you get like content creators, that those people who come for a visit, when they visit the site and say, these are some of the things that are happening in our society, let the world see. So I think through this kind of content creators, they can market it, and it goes viral for people to know that, oh, this so and so is happening in this community. I think it will bring more people to witness also by themselves, say, oh, let me go and witness what is happening in that community.
Okay, that's great. That's great. A very clear cut, understanding you have about this pilgrimage tourism. So I would like to request Imelda to contribute something on that same, issue on the same topic.
Good afternoon, everyone from these ends. At Denmark, I could give you a concept would help you for the fellow country, South Sudan. Every 3rd of June, as a country in Uganda, we celebrate what they call Uganda Matters Day. So, background of that, in the you could say early 1930s, I can't quote very well the year, we had the kings, and then with colonialism. So they started partitioning because the French came, where there were the Catholics, and then the Anglicans, those were the British. Then the Muslim, those were the Arabs. So each person came with a kind of religion to pursue people from the African tradition society, which at Edmark is trying to mean that people don't believe in anything. You have to believe in something. If you don't believe, it's also believing itself. I think so. So Mwanga, that was the Kabaka then, he thought, oh, he got intimidated by the Catholics. The Catholics were taking over the whole of, you could say, Uganda. Now, when the colonialists came, they came and settled in Uganda as a kingdom, which is Kampala now. So when they settled in here, they were controlling. So Uganda was the dominant, or is still the dominant. That's why we have everything in here. Now, they were playing politics. They used him, and they're telling him, look here, the Catholics. Now, those who are now the Muslim, telling the king that, know what, these Catholics are taking over your people. You're now being unpopular. So these guys also started to disobey his orders. Because by then, a king, you wouldn't reply him in a certain way. A king was all. He was the king, If you look at, there's whom they call the missionary, Livingstone, who was beheaded. between Jinja there. So what this guy did, he called the martyrs, he called the Catholics or the leaders by then. He told them that if you think that your God is there, I want you to witness it right now. So he got them, tied them, and they burnt them alive. So with time, they got recognized, and the in government, which came in power in 1985, got to recognize it better, and now the Catholic Church was awarded what they call Uganda Martyrs Day. It is celebrated once again every 3rd of June. People come from all over the world, those that are Catholics, even those that have not. So it attracts the foreigner tourists and even local tourists. People come from different regions of Uganda. You could say, now this is Uganda itself, that's where it's celebrated from. But people come as far as West region, as North. They walk. Yeah? They walk, they can even start their journey from April, walking, to come and celebrate that. Now, back to the question that Sir is asking. How do you promote tourism upon the privilege way of tourism? Now, what the country has done, or what the government has done, it has been able to provide good roads. So it is easy to access the place. And then it has been able to give, once again, peaceful, there is peace. And even the Catholic, it has funded the Catholic Church to be able to extend, the pregnant, like to extend the area. People themselves are also building hotels, because if you come from, you could say from Tanzania, our neighboring place, you could say from South Sudan, or from Guinea-Bissau, or India, or so whatever it is. You come, you have to sleep. So people have been able to build, people have been able to establish more. To think, by the way, on 3rd June, it is a very business day. People come, they have provide food people to eat. People have to drink. So the government is also working in hand with the Catholic Church and with everyone, even advertising. It's a big thing. You can look onto the Catholic calendar from Paris, from wherever, So at Denmark, once again, every 3rd June next year, I'm inviting you, please watch us. It really gives power. So we are the people. I think even those that are in China, I can say people go for Buddhism. Is it Buddhism? Yeah, people go for even yoga. Yoga is also a way of promoting tourism. However much here, it is not much. Even the Hindu, there was also your prime minister, when he was here this year, there was something like your culture day, something like that. A lot of Indians came all over the place. People are here. They came for prayers. It was a big thing for the Indian community. I don't know whether it is Hinduism or what, but then when you do a lot of advertisement, and the government allowing it to take in place, to me that's really, really important. I've talked a lot. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. That's quite impressive, and definitely if you invite us, we'll visit to Uganda one day. Right. Only thing is that we need to book a flight ticket for us, and we have to look after of the accommodation. Is it okay for you, Imelda?
Yeah, booking is no problem, sir. We book it depending on the time of the season, that is of the flights. So you can. It is quite an interesting day.
Yeah.
I think I've seen at Eddie's saying that nyege nyege. Now nyege nyege is not nyege nyege. It is not a pilgrimage. It's not a pilgrimage kind of celebration. It is now culture, because nyege nyege, it is to the believers. They say nyege nyege, it's satanism. So
Okay.
Edmark, that is not now
Yes.
on the side of
Okay.
believing. Yes.
Okay. Okay. That's good. So, I'm really, really very happy that your concept, basic concept is really very clear, and you people, you are very focused. Okay. And if everything is possible, definitely we'll visit, Uganda, or maybe if they invite us, we'll go to, Sudan also. Now, Kabiru, you have any point to add on this topic, Kabiru? If you have any point you'd like to add on, please, you can share your thought. Or Kabiru. Okay, we'll start with a very small topic. That one is how we all can connect pilgrimage and tourism. That one, how to connect. Number one, infrastructural development. So that is a very core idea. Okay, to develop any kind of tourism, we need to focus on infrastructural development. Until or unless you have developed your infrastructure things, you don't expect that tourists will come and will visit your place. So you have to focus on infrastructure development. We can enhance the infrastructure, some pilgrimage sites to accommodate the needs of tourists. Okay. uh, so infrastructural development means it include roads, okay, transportation facilities, accommodations, and other amenities. And we need to ensure that sacredness uh, and authenticity of the site, because Mecca, then some the Pushkar Mela or something like that. They have good background, like people, they know those things and they are well aware about the fact. So definitely, whenever you are developing a particular pilgrimage site, we have to think about that authenticity of that particular area, so that people, they will visit on that place. Next one is promotion and marketing. Whatever that pilgrimage spot you have, until or unless you will go for a proper vivid promotion and proper marketing, you will not get that much of business from your from the tourist, definitely. So promotion and marketing, and nowadays is not a big deal, because we have very very modern techniques and tools to promote a particular site, and we can always go for a marketing also. So that is not a very big deal. Promote pilgrimage sites, and not only as religious destination, but also as cultural and historical landmarks. Right? We need to give a proper highlights about the experiences, about the spiritual significance associated with these places, and how those things will attract tourists, and it will nurture tourist interest. That is also very different. Those things we need to connect, and depend on that one, we have to go for a very very vivid promotion and marketing also for a specific area. Some tailor-made service you can provide for your for the tourist, right? Such as tour guide, right? Some religious ceremony, some cultural program, information about the particular centers, right? Those things we need to keep in your mind while you will promote tourism, and that what type of tourism, that as a pilgrimage tourism, right? Next is the collaboration and partnership. That is also very important nowadays. The foster collaboration between religious institutions, a local community, tourism board, government bodies, to manage and to promote pilgrimage tourism effectively. So say we need a proper help from the government. That is a very vital thing. Not only from the government, local bodies also. We need to collaborate, right? Sometimes we have to go for a partnership. Joint effort can ensure sustainable development. see, alone we can't develop that particular tourism, but with the help of board, tourism board, government bodies, local bodies, or religious institutions also, we can promote a particular spot. Okay. uh, Next is culture exchange program. Cultural exchange program, yes, cultural exchange program around pilgrimage site to encourage interaction between pilgrims and tourists, right? This exchange can promote understanding and appreciations of different culture, fostering a more inclusive tourism experience, right? So definitely, pilgrims and tourists, we need to interact, in a very subtle way, in a very effective way, in a very proper manner, so that we'll get an outcome, right? Training and capacity building, right? That is also you know important. Provide training to local guides, so how to deal with the guest, how to deal with the tourist, how to deal with the foreigner. They need to give some, we need to provide some sort of a training to understand the language, to communicate with the language. So for example, in your side, French people they are coming, or maybe in your area, German people they are coming, or maybe that area a lot of Japan tourists they are coming. So we need to educate the local people a bit about that particular language, so that they can communicate sorry, with them, right? So for that one, we need to provide a training, right? Even we need to proper hospitality training also, right? We need to provide a proper training on the cultural and religious significance of that particular, of any particular pilgrimage site. So, and definitely, if you provide a proper good training for your staff, for the local bodies, for the local people, for the helping person, so definitely you expect that your tourists they will be satisfied, the guests will be satisfied, and definitely they will visit again on that same places. Next, innovation and technology. So. See, when we are talking about pilgrimage, tourism, that one is a very old, tourism. So when that the existence of that pilgrimage tourism at that time, maybe there is no any technology, there is no any gadget, but nowadays we have a technology. We have a smartphone, we have a mobile apps, we have a virtual communication, we have some multimedia presentation also. That is something different, and you can experience a different area locality, different area religion, and different area people by connecting through a proper video conferencing also, or something like that. So nowadays that things is very easy to connect a particular region tourist with a different region tourist. This tools can offer insights, stories, and interactive experiences related to the pilgrimage site. So later on we'll discuss a lot of things about the pilgrimage site, but that is a insight of innovations and technology which we can apply in modern era. Event management, yeah, that is a very crucial also. Uh, uh, any event can showcase traditions, rituals, and performances, so we have to be more cautious, more alert to organize this type of event. So you require proper event management team, and you need a proper event management skill staff, right? Now, next, we will discuss about ethnic tourism. I'm just try to share a few word about ethnic tourism, and then you will express your own thinking level about ethnic tourism. This tourism is also known as cultural tourism or heritage tourism. It involves travelers seeking the authentic experiences within specific culture or ethnic community, right? So it involved travelers seeking authentic, genuine experience within a specific cultural or ethnic communities. It focuses on exploring the tradition. This ethnic tourism always focus on exploring the tradition, customs, art, cuisine, lifestyle, and the history of a particular ethnic group, or maybe indigenous community also. That tourism we consider as what tourism? Ethnic tourism. I think I'm audible. Am I audible?
Control your microphone.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So for this is the core concept of ethnic tourism. Now, we will discuss some key factor, aspect, or characteristics of ethnic tourism. Now, number one is cultural immersion. What do you mean by cultural immersion? Travelers sometimes engage in different activities which will allow them to immerse themselves in the local culture through activities you just involve them with a different local culture. This can include participating in traditional ceremonies, learning traditional craft, cooking local cuisine, or staying with a local family. See, this cultural immersion, there is a very good, effective example of cultural immersion is homestay, right? So, if you're staying a particular homestay, there is a cultural amalgamations of that specific family. Maybe they belong from a different culture, so you can always exchange the culture, exchange that food habit, exchange that traditional craft. Maybe you engross yourself with some local ceremonies. So that is the meaning of cultural immersion. I hope you understand the meaning of cultural immersion. We are talking about ethnic tourism, right? Next is preservations of cultural heritage. Heritage is a very important aspect, and we need to know how to preserve it. And ethnic tourism will give you a complete, solid exposure to preserve that culture, right? Uh, Next is unique experiences. So definitely, travelers always looking for a unique and authentic experience, different from any mainstream tourism. So that is the ecstasy of pilgrimage tourism. That is something different uh, with any other tourism. Okay, they are interested in understanding and appreciating the distinctive of a particular ethnic group, okay, which we consider as a way of life. Okay, that is a unique experience you will get only in this pilgrimage tourism, right? Now sustainable tourism practice. um, Ethnic and sustainable tourism practice are often encouraging ethnic tourism to ensure the preservation of cultural integrity, respect for local custom, and minimal impact of the environment. See, minimal impact on the environment. That is all about the sustainable tourism practice. So no need to disturb any, flora, fauna, then water bodies, mountain, or anything else. But you can grow a particular sustainable tourism, right? Uh, that is also a sustainable tourism practice. We should encourage this type of practice nowadays. Or else, in India, a lot of things happen. Uttarkashi is an example. So we need to preserve all the resource of our Mother Earth. If we will not preserve those resources, then they will definitely revert it back, and that is not good for the human being. Now you can see that cloud burst. You can see that some some other things also which is detrimental for the human being, and we are only a human being also, and they are the reason for those things, right? Now it's community involvement, education and awareness also. Travelers gain knowledge, and with different diverse culture, fostering, I've already mentioned, fostering cross-cultural understanding, and exchange and tolerance among different ethnicities also. That is education and awareness for this pilgrimage tourism. Tourism development. Now, government bodies and local authority may support the development of infrastructure and facilities that cater to ethnic tourism. So, without the help of government bodies, the direct involvement of government, NGOs, and the local authority, you can't develop the infrastructures of that particular ethnic tourism. This can include cultural centers, museums, heritage trails, and homestay program. It's all about that, tourism development, government bodies. That's it. Promotion of authenticity. There is a different aspect for promotions of authenticity. Okay, and next we'll discuss another new topic which is very much pertinent and involved with the pilgrimage tourism. Is the craft and folk arts. So definitely we need to give a respect for the tribal people, their culture, their social, socio-economic status, and those things we need to give a respect, right? Now, number one, preservations of cultural heritage, right? Craft and folk. Folk arts often represent a community traditions, history, and cultural identity, right? The objective is to preserve and pass down traditional, artistic techniques. Different region, different area, different country, different location. They have the different artistic techniques. They have a different design. They have a different taste altogether. So we need to preserve those cultural heritage. Now, next one is expressions of cultural identity. This art form expresses the unique identity of a community or region. They reflect the values, like the beliefs, and the lifestyles of a people, serving as a visual representations of their cultural identity. Next is community development, right? The practice of traditional craft often involve a community effort, strengthening social bond and fostering a sense of belonging among its members. This collaboration contributes to community cohesion and development. Definitely, that community development we require a proper understanding about cohesion and development. Cultural exchange and tourism. Culture, Cultural exchange and tourism, craft and folk arts attract tourist interest in experiencing authentic cultural expressions. They serve as a means to promote cultural exchange, educate visitors about local traditions, and contribute to tourism revenue. It's all about that, artifact of craft and folk. Okay. Now, we'll discuss a bit about mm, facts of pilgrimage tourism. And we had already discussed about that objective of tourism, and next the how we can connect pilgrimage and tourism, the interrelationship also, how we can go for a proper development in a specific area. Those things we had already discussed, and important pilgrim centers in India. There's some important pilgrim centers like northern region, We have Amarnath, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Vaishno Devi, Rudraprayag, Haridwar, Kashi, Benaras, Prayag, then Leh, Kurukshetra, Amritsar, Patna, Sahib, Ayodhya, Hemkund, to Hajrat Bal, Chari Sharif. So that is a very important region which comes under pilgrim region under northern region. In case of eastern region, we have a Kamaksha Devi temple, Jagannath temple. They are very famous all over the world. They have a the huge fan follows Sun Temple, Belur Mount, Dakeshwar, Kalighat Temple, and Bodh Gaya also. Now, if you focus on Western region, then Western region, Somnath, Dwarka, then Jain Temple, and then Dilwara Temple, etc. In Southern region, we have Madurai, Rameshwaram, Tirupati, Pondicherry, and Kanyakumari, Meenakshi Temple, etc. Those are the things, and then we can discuss something about pilgrimage case study. See, all of you just write it down. Vaishno Devi. You have written Vaishno Devi, Vikash Kumar Nath, uh, Imelda Zamzami, right? Vaishno Devi.
Yes, version of baby.
No. I'm just writing. I'm just writing. Just write. Just wait. Okay. Next. Yeah, three I have written. C. Vaishno Devi, then Kamaksha Temple, then Tirupati. At three, we need to add some point, right, about the location of that pilgrimage site, the the importance of that site, and just then how to see that one, and how to get the darshan, something like that. Okay, and important few important tips. So you will frame everything in such a way so that a tourist, it will help a tourist who are planning to visit Kamakhya, or maybe Vaishno Devi, or maybe Tirupati also, right? You just write on Vaishno Devi, Kamakhya, and Tirupati. You can Google. You can do some Google work also. You get some answer. Write it down, and you can present tomorrow. Okay, is it clear? So
Not yet, sir. Please repeat for us once more.
yeah. So you can see the Vaishno Devi. Vaishno Devi
Yes.
have written Kamakhya and Tirupati. So,
Yes.
yes, you need to write about this place, why they are important. Okay, how I mean, devotee, or maybe the pilgrimage, why they are visiting over there. What time is a effective time to visit those places. Okay, some other information you need to write about those places. So do some Google work, and contribute it. Okay.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
This is a task for tomorrow's class.
Okay.
Next is festival. We'll discuss something about festivals, right? The objective is very clear. We need to know about the nature of Indian festivals and fairs. So in India, you can see eastern zone, western zone, northern zone, southern zone. Each and every zone, there are some festivals and fairs. They are very popular, famous all over the world. So we need to know the nature of those festivals and fairs, right? Then secular festivals of tourist importance. Um, the newly created festivals under the aegis of tourism department. Tourism department also, they have taken initiative and they have created some newly festivals which will facilitate which will facilitate or attract the tourists. The role of a festivals and fair in attracting the tourists, as well as the role of a tourist in utilizing festivals and fair for the development of the tourism industry, right? That is the things. And seasonal festival we consider as a boat race festival in Kerala, and mango festival. Okay. uh, Then Garden Festival, the Delhi, they are very famous to arrange this type of festivals during winter. Tea festivals, especially Thorai area or maybe Darjeeling area. These things had in during a specific span of time. Then Kite Festival also, right? Which is very famous in in Rajasthan, right? After, then Elephant Festival, so KDDC, they are very famous for these festivals. Then the desert festivals of Rajasthan. That is another creation of just now we had discussed about a tourism develop department. They can create some festivals by utilizing the local resources. Rajasthan Tourism Development Corporation. They have created a desert festival in Rajasthan, in Jaisalmer especially, right? Then music and dance festival in Goa, Bajipur, Mahabalipuram, Varanasi, Trivandrum, Orissa, Gwalior. They are famous to for this type of music and dance, to arrange this type of music and dance festival. Even Rod Jatra also, uh, it's a famous one. Now we will discuss about some tribal festivals. Maharashtra Tourism Development Corporation (MTDC) organizes different tribal festivals in Govindgarh Fort in Vidarbha, Chittkara also. They are offering this type of tribal festival for the development of a particular tribal community and some other community also. They are economically they are very much they are not very sound. So to give them a support, government they have taken initiative to contribute something for the development of tribal community, and that one is tribal festivals in Maharashtra. They are very much advanced to conduct this type of to arrange rather this type of festival. Then festivals, fairs, and tourism. The significance of festival, fair, and tourism. Just a minute. Is it possible to connect festival, fairs, and tourism somehow? If you understand whatever topic, whatever the subtopic we had just discussed right now, that is correlated with this festival, fairs, and tourism. Can anyone tell me the significance of festival and fairs to create an impact in tourism? Anyone can contribute? I can see you can see Vikash Kumar Nath. Vikash, can you contribute something on festival fairs on impact of tourism? Vikash, okay. Anyone else? See, in your own country, maybe you have some festivals, you have some fairs.
जी सर कस्टमर ने बोला आई एम फ्रॉम ओडिशा
Mm-hmm.
our travel festival is Rath Yatra, Moharram.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And how Rath Yatra contribute to promote tourism in your own state?
Have
Yeah.
contribute. It's contribute to local area to tourist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is Jagannath Dham. It's the most
Okay.
of
Okay. Mm-hmm.
festival. Also. There are many festival in Odisha. But
Hmm. Yeah, I know. Hmm.
the most festival is Mahalaya, the Diwali, Kali Puja, Raja,
Hmm. Okay.
Ganesh Puja, Ganesh Puja.
Yeah, because is it possible for you to tell in your own way, okay, the core concept of festival and fair? Is it same or there's some difference between a festivals and a fair? Okay, that's good. Yeah, Imelda, can you, put on some light on that particular topic?
Well, sir,
Festival and fair.
a festival,
Hmm.
it is a celebration
Hmm.
of, you could say, culture. Huh?
Hmm.
Now, in Uganda, we have what Denmark, Eddie was saying, Nyege is a festival of
Hmm.
music. People come from all over for dancing. Celebrating, they do camping. They camp and they for about like 3 days. They're just drinking, and having fun. Now, whereas a fair, how I understand it, it's normally a business fair of more of like a marketplace. It could be in a mall, or a showground. People come showcase what they have. Let's say from India, from Egypt, they come with aluminium plates or saucepans or jewelry. Those that sell silver, gold. Those that have materials, could be Indian wear, could be carpet. They're showcasing what they have. That is, you're showcasing in a fair, like a fair showcase, and all the three, they one meets the other in form of tourism, because you that has come from India with your sari to sell to Ugandans, you come and learn. Oh, you learn something, you learn of their food. Okay, we are giving you money, also leaving revenue, because you have to pay taxes in the country. The same thing as that of a festival. If you're entering a festival, people are drinking, people are eating. That is money. That's tax. That is tax collected. So all in all, it connects to tourism. That's I know three connect one to another.
Okay. My mic is off anyway. So your Vilda, your concept is very clear, right? Now we have already covered, yeah, the content of this module and subtopic of this module also. So anyone you have any question, any queries, or any clarification about a particular area, a particular topic, you can please come out. Anyone? Any question from your end? Hmm. So for tomorrow, I've already given some assignment about Vaishno Devi. We'll be discussing about Vaishno Devi, Kamakshi Temple, and Tirupati Temple also tomorrow. And that three we'll discuss tomorrow first, and then we'll start again a new topic and module. Okay. So for the timing, I hope that you don't have any queries, any questions. So I just wind up my session, and thank you all of you.
Thank you,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, thank you. Hmm.
Hello.
Yes, Vikas, you are telling something.
Uh, tomorrow, host timing class start
3:30, 3:30,
3:30.
3:30. Yeah.
Sir, assignment असाइनमेंट से कभी डिपोर्ट करना
Uh-huh.
असाइनमेंट
It's not. I mean, you need a assignment, a handout, or handout of that particular module. You can share your email ID, and I'll provide you that handout of the this module which we have already discussed.
संडे
Yes.
सर संडे को बीजेपी कॉलेज में बीजेपी कॉलेज में क्लास हो
As you have, yeah. That is also same.
सर बीजेपी का टाइमिंग तो कितना है मैं
So because your voice not audible actually, your voice not audible properly.
Sir, I will meet in next Sunday. So tell me how
No
much
issue.
time.
Just join. No issue. Just join according to your convenience. No issue. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Can we do any question? Hmm. No. Okay. I'm signing off then. Thank you.
Sorry, sir. Hello?
Hello. Hello. अच्छा